everybody, welcome back to Healing with Love. Thank you so much for joining me. So today we're going to be doing a pick a card, messages from heaven. And it's been a while since I've done one of these. So since the last time I've done this, I've lost a couple of very close people in my life. So it's always very difficult for me to do the messages from heaven readings sometimes. But I was guided to today. Today is the anniversary of my cousin Freddie's passing, and I just felt like I was guided. Today is the day to do it, so here I am. And so the way this is going to happen is, so you're going to pick a row that you're guided to pick, but there is messages in every row, because this is not a very, Spirit is not organized in the sense that it's not going to give me, okay, on this one, this is the one person that's going to come in through over here, and then on this one is another one. So there's going to be various messages in all of them. I just kind of split them apart so it's easier to watch. Let's say if you don't have time to sit down and watch the whole thing, you can remember that you're watching the first one, you're watching the second one, you're watching the third one. Now, the way Spirit comes through, it's like I said, it's not organized. There's a lot of messages that come through. I can probably have, 3, 4, 5 different people coming through in one part. I can have 2 people coming through here. I can have 5 different people coming through here. It's a lot of messages coming through. Whoever is aligned to my frequency. It could be male, it could be female, it could be a male female in one deck, it can be all female in another. There is no rhyme or reason. The messages just come through the way they're going to come through. I will also get physical sensation, so I'm just going to try to describe who this person is. I'm going to try to get some poignant messages that will resonate with you, and the music. I always use music for my readings because music transcends time and space. So I want to pick some songs before we begin. So and it's physical symptoms. I also have, I get a lot of physical feeling. Like before the reading started, I was already having difficult breathing with my throat. So something about the throat and breathing. So different things like that will pop up for me to describe the message. So feel free to pick 1, 2, or watch all 3, whatever you're guided to pick. Okay, so we've got over here, we've got number 1, we got E.T. Number 2, we've got the little Virgin Mary, Mother Mary, whatever you want to call her, the Rose. And over here we've got Batman, Bruce Wayne, the Dark Knight, whatever you want to call him, the Lego Man. Okay, so let's just pick I'm going to do okay, and these are going to be the 3 songs. Okay, so we're going to begin. We're going to start with number 1. You pick the little E.T. Something about E.T., something about aliens. Okay. 2 little witches. Oh, I love that. Okay. Music. Father, music. Okay. These are the songs. Oh my god. Wow, guys. Okay, so this is the first reading. Just give me a second here. I'm going to start with the songs. So immediately I got Michael Jackson. Here we got Thriller, we've got a carnival, we got a fair, there's a lollipop there with a swirly. A lot of throat, once again, a lot of throat activity here. So Someone in the Dark, Michael Jackson. That's the song that came through from the E.T. soundtrack, guys. So I always use the little E.T. So when that song came through, I didn't know it was going to come through with this reading. You guys saw me shuffle the songs. So E.T. might have significance for you. I'm seeing E.T. Phone Home. It's from the E.T. soundtrack. And it says, look up. Wherever you may be, look up and see. Though you're gone, star, far away, when I see a rainbow, I remember being with you. And I smile, and a smile comes through the tears. And it's song number 8. Wow. That's an amazing. So someone in the dark, you know, a friend. It could be a friend, a very close friend. And the next song was My Love Grows Deeper Every Day by Whoa Nelly. My love grows deeper every day and takes a little piece of me. Whenever I hear that song, I think of a night owl. So somebody, the moonlight, who prefers, I'm looking at the moon and I'm thinking about myself. So somebody who has a lot of shadow aspects that they don't show the world. Somebody who had a lot of secrets. And my love grows deeper every day, deep into the sea, a little piece of me. So it's number 5. We got number 5 over here as well, and and over here we got 10-1, and over here we got number 1. So the next song was Summer by Alien Ant Farm, another Alien. Both the Alien songs came through for this reading. How badass is that? That's awesome. So something about aliens. Maybe they really liked aliens. Maybe they were an illegal alien. But something about aliens and UFOs and like sci-fi. So this song, it's try to give you summer, but I'm winter. Wish I could make you spring, but I fall so hard. So I'm seeing a fall, a hard fall. So like I said, this is various different energies coming through. One of them is a person that fell. And it's so hard to get out of bed. She's impossible to get out of your head. Try to give you summer, but I'm winter. So immediately, that feeling of grief, they're acknowledging that feeling of grief of when you couldn't even get out of bed. It was just hard to even keep going. So, okay, so I got the name Vanessa here. I usually don't, that doesn't really mean anything to me because this looks like China from WWF wrestling. So I'm seeing wrestling. She does. She looks like China from wrestling. I know China passed away many years ago, I think. To make your decision, ask yourself, which way brings me closer to my divine purpose? Which way takes me away from it? So this is almost acknowledging the decisions that you have to make that lead you towards the enlightenment that you seek. Because I got the Father of Wands here, so this is Kundalini awakening here. This is, and then we got the turtle here, also Elder, and the twin flame card here. So a lot of enlightened energy here. I see big ears, so I see listening. Somebody who's good at listening. Somebody who's very listening. Somebody who's very trusting. Somebody that you can trust and they could listen to you. And they listen to music because we got music next to each other. So music is a big significance between you two. And the name Michael or Jack's son. Michael Jackson. I used to, when I was a girl, that was my first real crush, was Michael Jackson. So immediately I see eternal love here, and wow. Love is love is love, and it transcends physical death. It wants you to know. This love transcends physical death. Wow. Okay. So definitely see a lot of love here, and I'm seeing a tree here. Because they're buried, and you can see the roots of the tree just kind of like going down through them. So they're connected by nature, by trees. They were very sensitive too. I'm seeing this person was very sensitive. not just sensitive, intuitive, but sensitive is like they got their feelings hurt a lot, very easily. You couldn't really tell. It was something that they kept hidden. I'm seeing the secrets over there. Something that they kept hidden. Oh, here's that tree again. I'm gonna put that over there. So they're very, very sensitive, and I'm seeing this barrier is like what's happening right now, the quarantine, right? You kind of feel like you're in a barrier, but I'm also seeing it as like they felt they kept a barrier from letting people in because they were very sensitive. So, but I'm seeing as sensitive is also very intuitive as well. But I also see that they were very sly, very cunning. They can easily get themselves out of tricky situations because we got the fox here. I'm going to try to just go with the imagery of what I see and not the words that I'm reading. The only time I'm probably going to really deep dive into the words is these cards over here. So immediately what I'm seeing here is a fox, right? So that's the twin flame mascot. It's the spirit fox. They're very sly. They're very cunning. They can get themselves out of a lot of things, and it's very ancient wisdom. So we got a lot of ancient wisdom. So this person was very wise. I'm seeing a lot of wisdom because we got wisdom. So we got 3 different wisdom cards. So this was a very wise person. They were also very vulnerable because we got sensitivity and vulnerability here, right? They kept a lot of walls up. They kept a lot of walls up to keep people out. And I'm seeing, so I see head games over here. I see it 2 ways. People like either you playing head games with this person, or other people playing head games with this person, or puzzles. I'm seeing puzzles. This person like to play with puzzles or video games or things like that, challenge their head, challenge their mind. And then we got Boji Stone. So it's the number 1. So we got 111 already. So a new beginning. I'm seeing a new beginning for this person. They're learning to trust their heart wherever they are. They're asking you to start trusting your heart. It's okay to be vulnerable and sensitive because peace is coming. And this is all about, Boji stones are about balance. So I love that this came through next to the spirit fox because this is twin flame energy, the masculine and the feminine energy. Balancing the masculine and the feminine. What the heck is this? I got crumb on there. And I'm also seeing the gold and the green, so it reminds me of Jamaica, but it also reminds me of Christmas. Like the red and the green, gold, so something about Christmas. And over here, again, this reminds me of Christmas. These look like Christmas wreaths, even though they're not. But they also look like the quarantine virus little cartoons that they keep showing everywhere. But I'm seeing peace. So we got 2 different peace. We got the dove, the peace. The dove represents peace, and I'm seeing rest in peace. Like, you know, when we say a person to rest in peace, it transcends. They hear that. They're hearing, they're feeling that energy of you wanting that. So we're gonna go over here with Father Wands. There's gonna be no order here. I'm just going wherever I'm guided to go. We've got 9, which is the completion of a cycle of the new beginning. So they completed their cycle here on Earth, and they have a new beginning. So we got the Father of Wands here, right? The Father of Wands usually represents an Aries, a Leo, Sagittarius. I don't like using astrology signs when I do general readings because it is a general reading. When I do a private reading, I do use them. For this case, in this case, I was just guided to say that because I know a lot of people know what the wands means. So I'm seeing electricity here. And usually, this would be the King of Wands traditionally in tarot, and they're usually very ambitious. They're very goal-oriented, and they're very well loved by their family. So, and they're very friendly. A little bit strict, but still very lenient. They're very open. And I'm seeing charming. They're very charming. because it's interesting that it's next to the music. So how do you charm the cobra out of the the vase, the container, when they get it to come out of it? They charm it with music, with a flute. So I'm hearing a flute. It looks almost like he's holding a flute, like he's ready to charm himself out. But they loved music. Either they played an instrument or music was a big part of their life, whether they sang. I'm seeing a lot of dancing because we got Michael Jackson here and he's a great dancer. But he's very unusual. So this is a very unusual person. Michael Jackson was wearing the mask before the masks were even popular, right? I guess now it's hip. But being unusual is not enough. You must be remarkable. Remove yourself from contact with the ordinary. And the world is the dance floor of the creator. So I'm seeing dancing, a lot of dancing. My love grows deep. Okay, so then we're gonna move back over here. Actually, there was a few that I wanted to read. I want to read Head Games, number 36. So I'm seeing the number 3, I'm seeing the number 6, and the number 9. So 369, Nikola Tesla, electricity. So I'm seeing Nikola Tesla for whoever that's for. The magnificence of the 3, 6, and 9. And I'm seeing number 1 again. Oh no. Oh no, it's actually a fish. But here I'm seeing it as, oh, look at it. That's very cool. Two sparks. 2 sparks, a lot of yellow. So the trouble with smart people, and yes, that means you, is that they occasionally have a tad bit of difficulty surrendering to the big guy. They want to analyze everything, figure everything out, go from A, B to C ad nauseum. So here's all you need to know about this. Sometimes it's better to let go. So I'm saying that this person was in their head a lot. They analyzed everything. And they regret doing that. They didn't get to live in the moment as much as they'd like to. And they didn't trust in their talents as much as they should have in this life. I'm seeing in the current life that they're in, they are very well known for their talents. They're very well known now for their talents and their wisdom, and people trust them. It's almost like everything that they didn't get to do in the last life, they're doing it now. They're creating music now. Music was a big part of who they were. And I'm definitely seeing this carnival here. This carnival, like this big Ferris wheel. And I'm seeing Neverland. So I'm seeing Peter Pan. Peter Pan liked to jump rope. There's this ad on Spotify that's always playing that really irritates me. And it's like, there's this guy named Peter who broke the world record for jump roping. And every time I hear it, I'm just like, oh my God, Peter. And it's like, do it for Peter. So something about a Peter, pumpkin eater. They're breaking free of these barriers, right? And so I see the 2 little witches. So they were very clean, very orderly. I'm seeing the number 3 here. So I'm seeing they were definitely very creative. They were very creative, whether this was through music. I'm seeing a lot of music. But they were also very logical. So puzzles, they liked puzzles and stuff. And they were very clean. They like to keep things tight and orderly. So we got 2 little witches, magical space clearing time. So either they were a hoarder or they didn't like hoarding. But I'm seeing like hoarding. Like, throw that out already. Throw it out. You don't need it. So I don't know if they're telling you that. You don't need it. If it doesn't, like Maria Kondo, if it does not spark joy. So I'm hearing the name Maria. Maria. If it doesn't spark joy, clear it out. And I'm seeing 2 little witches. So 2 little witches, 2 little girls. With their little pointy hats. It almost looks like 2 pyramids, but it also looks like an M. So I'm seeing the name Michael. And the name Maria. Michael and Maria. I was just talking about Maria, and the name Peter. Anyway. So, okay, then we got the mermaid and the turtle. An elder will teach you. So immediately I'm seeing being reborn. So they were already reborn. I feel like they've already been reborn. And look at the rainbows in her eyes. I'm seeing like they're reborn into the new earth where everything is just like peachy keen. And I'm seeing the turtle as somebody who's very wise. Yeah, turtles are very old in age, but I'm not seeing it somebody that was very old. I'm seeing somebody that just was very wise. They taught. They were good. They were a good teacher. They were teaching something. And here's the number 7. So they were very. 7 is all about truth and spirituality and introspection. So they were very in their head a lot. So that's why I'm seeing the head games as well. So somebody who was very in their head a lot. Maybe they didn't say exactly how they felt. Maybe they didn't even really share all the wisdom that was within them, which is very interesting. And then we got the wild dog right here, which is all about listening. So it was a person who was good at listening. So they listened to music. They were very into music. Like it's telling me, like, I love music. I love music. And it says one of the greatest gifts you can give is to listen and be heard. So cleanses you of any judgments and inner chatter while gifting you the magic of listening. So the inner chatter, see how we got the head games here. So always in your head. And music takes you out of your head a little bit. Music takes you out of your head. And because it says she's impossible to get out of your head. So this person, either you had a very hard time getting them out of your head, or they had a hard time getting you out of your head. But I am seeing a fall. I am seeing a fall because we do have, she falls so hard. Foxy feminists. China. Balance. Eternal love. A tree. So we got this tree, and it looks like the baobab tree. There's a baobab tree in Africa. So I'm seeing Africa, and it is one of the oldest trees, and it's very wise, which is very interesting. A lot of wisdom here because we got a lot. So we got the baobab tree, which is one of the oldest trees in the world. Then we've got the turtle, which is one of the oldest animals. Then we got the wisdom card. So this person was very wise, and I know I've said that a few times, but I just feel like I need to say it. And my love grows deeper every day. You see how they're buried, and so their love is growing deep with the roots of the tree. So I'm seeing a tremendous connection to Mother Earth as well. A real connection to Earth. Something about a baby. So maybe they had a baby. Or I'm seeing Rosemary's Baby. That's what I'm seeing with this card. I'm not even seeing like a real baby. I'm seeing Rosemary's Baby, like the horror movie. Rosemary. Rose Maria. And yeah, so then we got the tree, the ancient Africa. It's the motherland. So yeah, the motherland, and then there's a baby. So maybe a mother who lost their child. I'm telling you, there's lots of different messages coming through. So pick and choose which ones resonate for you. But before I get back over there, so eternal love, that could be a child, that could be a parent, that could be a romantic love. That's eternal love to me, like that love, right? And pre-night is trust. So a very trusting person. Okay, so I'm gonna get to let's get these out of the way. My love grows deeper every day. I had to leave that way. I guess this is very poignant. See, it almost looks like they're falling, like they fell. This looks like a fall. He's climbing the ladder of ascension, so maybe he was trying to climb something and he fell, or she fell, because I see it's a female. So I had to leave that way. Oh my god, look at, there's children again. So this was somebody's child. Or a child that fell. Somebody's child fell. Look at, and there's 2 children here, a boy and a girl. And over here, there's 2 kids here as well. So something about 2 kids. And a ladder. Please don't relive my death in your mind. As from my perspective, it was very different from how you imagine. To me, it was like a dream that culminated in a very happy ending. Yes, I was so sad to leave you, our loved ones, and our life together. But I have to be honest and say that I'm truly happy here. My soul is so enriched by all that I'm learning, and I'm still able to be with and help you. I'm finally free of all the earthly suffering, which allows me to love you even more than before. My life plan was designed with a divine wisdom that included the timing and the way in which I exited. It is the same with your life and everyone else's. It's exciting to finally know these truths and to share them with you. Please know that I am truly sorry that the mode of my passing brought pain to you, and yet everything happened exactly as it was supposed to happen. You couldn't have stopped it or changed anything. There was no other way. That's how they had to go. This is what I'm hearing. This is how they had to go. So I'm also seeing fell as in they fell ill, or they fell and hit their head. Some sort of falling in love. And the trust thing here is though people trusted them, but they had a hard time trusting others. I feel like they did have a hard time trusting other people, relationships especially. They had a hard time with trust. And I think that's also because they didn't trust themselves. So it was almost like they played a lot of head games. They did play a lot of head games. I'm almost hearing like, I gotta be honest. I have to be honest. Because I wasn't honest. So I have to be honest. I was very ambitious. I was a goal-getter. I needed to get things done. But they wish they would have trusted more. They wish they would have been a little bit more peace and not always on the go. And someone in the dark. I'm seeing as like someone waiting in the dark. ET, phone home. Okay, and then so here we go. So anytime I see this card, I think of the Ascension. I think of what's happening right now. There is no such thing as death. So you see how they're all ascending? That's what's happening right now. All these people they're not dying. I don't see as death. They're ascending. So there is no such thing as death. And there's the Kahuna, the masculine and the feminine. So this is the eternal love card over here. I am as much alive as you are, because our souls are life force energy that can never be extinguished. Only my body has been released. And that was a dense form of energy that was affected by other dense earthly energies. My soul and yours are beautifully fine, high vibrational energies which live for eternity. I am conscious and fully aware of who I am and where I am. You might even say that I'm more aware now, that I'm free of the distractions of the physical world. Please know that I am happy and healthy in spiritual sense. In many ways, I'm even more available to you than I was on earth, because I'm more alive than ever. And once again, I'm seeing electricity again. A lot of electricity here. An electrician, electricity, a storm, something about a storm. I'm seeing a lot of solar plexus energy here, a lot of sun energy, so a sun. So this can be a daughter and a son. Not necessarily they died together, but I'm getting 2 separate energies. I'm getting the energy of a son, the energy of a father, the energy of a daughter. Those are the 3 energies I'm getting here. The girl that I'm getting was very ambitious, very strong, goals, dreams, ambitious, always on the go, always on the move, fiery. But she felt she had a lot of enemies because she didn't trust people. But then we have this masculine energy, which is very wise. This very wise energy, very see the turtle. It reminds me of Hawaii. And there's the rainbow. So I'm seeing rainbow energy, which is interesting because the song says, Though you're gone, star, far away, when I see a rainbow, I remember being with you. I'm seeing a rainbow. So you've seen a lot of rainbows in association with this person. The fox here, I'm getting this as the feminine energy, the female daughter energy, very foxy, very sly, very slick, goal-oriented. They had a lot of talents. The masculine also had, the male energy had a lot of talents too. This is, getting like father, somebody's daughter and somebody's son, which of course everybody's got somebody's daughter, but these were like young, under the age of 40. But then I got this fatherly energy over here. And I'm seeing a dog. So we got the fox. I'm seeing like 2 dogs, even though the fox isn't technically a dog, but I'm seeing there's 2 dogs here. Maybe you lost a dog, or they lost a dog, but they're with a dog now. There's a dog beside them. Two of a kind, it's forever we've been combined. I'm seeing 2 of a kind, boji stones, this masculine and the feminine. I don't know why I was guided to pick up the boji stones. Then we've got white Tara here, which is white star. So I'm definitely, and the song talks about star. Michael Jackson's song says, though you're gone, star, he calls her star. Far away, when I see a rainbow, I remember being with you. And white Tara means white star. So we got a star and rainbows. So maybe you see a star, I'm seeing a star with a name on it. And this pastel rainbow color, so I'm seeing the 5th dimensional chakras opening up. Whoever this is watching this, I feel like your higher heart chakra, your solar plexus, the navel, peachy color. I'm seeing the higher heart chakras, pastel colors. I'm seeing pastel colors. And I feel like I want to read Prenite. I feel like there's a message about Prenite. Aside from balance, balancing the left and the right brain, balance here, Prenite. So it talks about living in a crazy world with many different perspectives and illusions, and at times it can be challenging to trust what is going on, and that's talking about what's happening now. So this supports in building trust in relationships, encourages you to believe in yourself and your dreams, activates the wisdom of the heart and mind. So we got wisdom here, the heart and mind, balance. So balancing the heart and the mind, balancing, trusting your, not just going by your heart, but trusting your intuition as well. I'm seeing balance. Like they want you to start balancing and trusting your intuition. Align and clear anything that no longer serves you. And here I'm seeing, like, once again, we've got the fair. I just keep being brought back to the fair in the background, the Neverland Ranch. I'm seeing like the merry-go-round, so going around in circles, the head games, going around in circles, like that's no more. No more head games with people. No more trusting the wrong people. Who's bad? Because he's wearing the bad shirt. So someone in the dark. Okay, I think that's it. That's all I've got here. Oh yeah, I wanted to. Did I want to pull one of these? I'm just gonna try. I'm just gonna pull one. Why not? Why not? When you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you have shared with those you love. What are the odds that this card would come through with this reading? Out of all these cards that are all about different topics of love and stuff, that this is the one that comes. This is the one that comes through. I'm gonna put ET there. Wow. And look at that. Oh shoot! All the cards fell. Hold your ponies, guys. Wow, I'm just kind of blown away right now. I usually don't get, that blown away, but the fact that this card came through with this one, I'm really blown away by that. And this card reminds me very much of this. And look, there's a big 8 in the center of the heart. And there's an 8 over here. So I'm seeing the number 8 has significance here. And it looks and that looks like a big pearls of wisdom. So a lot of pearls of wisdom to share. A lot of pearls. And look at, he's got a turtle on his chest too. So a turtle. So something about a turtle. And the feathers. She's got, it's almost like they got that feather earring, you know, like that old, like the feather earrings that people wear. But he's got the turtle here and he's got the sun over here. So we've got 3 suns here. And eternal love. Love is love is love, and it transcends physical death. So I guess that's the main message here. These are the 2 main messages here. I had to leave that way. So whatever way that they left, which was very difficult for you to process, they had to go that way. Their love grows deeper every day. I'm hearing, whoa, Nelly, like somebody riding a hearse, and like, whoa, Nelly. So like horse riding, a night owl. There's no such thing as death. People are just ascending right now. So if you've lost anybody to this COVID, they're all ascending right now. And they had to leave that way. They're on the bridge, to the ladder to ascension now. And when you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you have shared with those you love. And that is the absolute truth. Okay, that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. We're moving on to number 2. Michael Jackson. Sorry, Miss Jackson. I am for real. Never meant to make your daughter cry. I apologize. Okay, we're going to move on to the next. On to the next one. On to the next, number 2. That one was a little bit weird for me. But let's keep going. Sorry, Miss Jackson. Oh, wow. Wow. Whoa, look at all that blue. Holy shnikes. Holy shnikes, everybody. If you don't know where that's from, what movie that's from, I don't know what to tell you. Maria, again. Holy cow. So the name Maria has come up twice. And the name Michael. Maria and Michael have come up twice. If you watch the first reading, Michael came through, Michael Jackson, and then Maria came through. Whoa. All right, School of Light and Illumination. Okay, so let's start with the songs. Interesting. Little lion man. Little lion man. So I'm seeing a Leo. High Enough by the Damn Yankees. And Love in a Time of Surveillance by Incubus. Interesting. So we got Maria again here. Okay, so we got the first, we're going to go with here we go. Love in a Time of Surveillance by Incubus off the album 8. So the number 8 has significance. Something about spying, stalking. I'm seeing big data, but I'm also seeing big daddy. So it could be a dad. And embrace my assailant. I will embrace my assailant. So when we forgive, we embrace those that hurt us. So I'm definitely seeing somebody that was assaulted. That's how they died. And this person was being stalked or spied on. Wow. I know what that means for me. And just crazy that came through with the Maria card as well. Okay, have compassion. Wow. I don't even know if I'm going to post this video. I think this is kind of why I stopped doing the messages from heaven reading, because I do get a lot of messages from people that I lost. So, okay, we're going to keep going. So, High Enough by the Damn Yankees. Okay, so, can you take me high enough? So, definitely I'm seeing a high altitude point. And the lyric says, shame I have to live without you. I don't want to live without you. Damn Yankees. So the Yankees, sports, baseball. High enough can also be somebody who OD'd. So I'm getting a few different energies. Somebody who was assaulted. Somebody who OD'd. And then we got a little lion man. So somebody who was lying. But lion also could be a Leo. Somebody strong, a little lion man from Mumford & Sons. It was not your fault but mine. It was your heart on the line. I really fucked it up this time, didn't I, my dear? So that goes over here with the high enough, the lying. You know, when people are in their addiction, they lie about who they are, who they're with, what they're doing, blah, blah, blah. Because they just don't want to be judged anymore. Like, be gentle. Be gentle with these people. Right? Have compassion. You know, we get so angry at people that are addicted, and when they die from an addiction or something like that, we get so angry, we forget to have compassion. Or when we lose somebody that was murdered, it's hard for us to have a compassion for the killer, right? So this is asking us to be gentle. See, I'm seeing the horns here is the number 11. Walk through that gateway of compassion. I'm seeing a citrum over here. So once again, so from the first reading, if you guys were watching the first reading, the name Michael came through. Here's Archangel Michael again. So another Michael. I'm with you, giving you the courage to make life changes that will help you work on your divine life purpose. So courage, lion, the courageous man, right? So we've got the skull of light, illumination. So I'm seeing things have been illuminated. The truth is being revealed. It's going to be revealed in bits and pieces if it hasn't already been revealed fully to you. I'm seeing a brother. The Angel de los Muertos. I'm seeing 616 here. The date 616. Here's the 6 again. So 6616. That's very interesting. Got the number 4 over here for Brother Raccoon. So definitely seeing a brother here. A woman, a person named Maria. So I'm seeing the facade is, they had a facade. Now they're in the egoless state. So the facade, I actually want to read this one. But if you look at it, there's trees again. They're up in heaven. The trees up there with the knowledge and the wisdom of trees. So, and it's also about recovery as well. So definitely seeing somebody who had been in recovery. And, you know, it looks like a father and a son here, reuniting. But I'm also seeing it as he is meeting his younger self. And you get up to heaven and you just meet your younger self and you say thank you. And healing childhood pain. So a lot of people they begin to abuse drugs and alcohol and stuff to numb the childhood trauma. So this is all about play as well. So compromise is the enemy of perfection. Befriend your inner serpent, and you cannot survive on sensation alone. Once again, yes, so I'm definitely seeing sensation as in drugs, alcohol, that feeling of being high. Because can I get high enough? I can't get high enough. Can I get higher? And she's this Greek goddess. She's this Greek opera singer. She's beautiful, Maria Callas. And I love it. She's got this beautiful winged eyeliner. This beautiful overlined lip. Okay, and so definitely seeing the solar plexus. So I'm seeing a lot of communication problems. Communication. They're trying to communicate. I'm also seeing when people were lying, they had blocked throat chakras. So somebody was lying. And the truth is going to come out. The truth is coming out. In their passing now, the truth is being revealed. And I'm definitely seeing a goddess here. So maybe this person, one of these people here, because we got two, so far I've got two different energies. A brother, an older gentleman, maybe a father. Once again, wow, okay. There's the female, that's almost the same energy as the first reading. Maybe they're bleeding into it. There's more messages. So she's got a citrum in her hand, and what's a citrum? It's this, it's an instrument that they used to play in the Egyptian time. So seeing an instrument, music was very big in the last one. So I'm seeing communication. So communication is big. Maybe this person really loved to talk. They were big talkers. I'm not sure which one it is, but one of them was a big talker. And there's a cobra on her forehead. So to me, that represents ancient wisdom. Wearing white, so purity, purification. So this particular person was sober versus the other energy that I'm getting, which was addicted. I'm seeing this cat. So there's a cat in front of this person right here. This is their familiar. This is their, their buddy. And they were like a high priestess with this beautiful headpiece. They didn't realize their own power. It's like her shadow is the wings of an Anubis or an eagle. It almost looks like my sister Christine. The name Christine, Maria, Michael Jackson, Billie Jean. Yeah, the first one had Michael Jackson in it, so I thought of Billie Jean. So here we got Kuan Yin, compassion. So this is talking about a person that was, had a lot of compassion for others. They were a big communicator. They had a lot of compassion for others. Not so much for themselves, but for others. Release judgments about yourself and others and focus on love and light that is within everybody. Kuan Yin. And she's the goddess of compassion. So I'm seeing the lotus flower. So they grew from came from a tremendous background of darkness, and then they reached the light. They reached the egoless state. So hemimorphite is all about the egoless state. So number 2, so 22. It's all about partnerships. It's all about peace, love, and harmony. So they reached that. And both of them were blue, so they were definitely great communicators. Definitely great communicators. Aquamarine is all about communication, but it's also water. I'm seeing water energy. So we got wands here, which is all about fire. But then we've got the water here, which is all about, the water signs, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. So, aquamarine. I'm also seeing not only a marine, but a navy, person in the navy. Brother in the navy. And this is a lesson in forgiveness and compassion. So what happened here is a lesson in forgiveness and compassion. It's a new beginning. It's a time for a new beginning. It's time to forgive, and just, I know it for some of you it may be fresh, and forgiving is the last thing on your mind right now, but what is not forgiving doing for you? Right? So this is a lesson in forgiveness. So we got number 15, so the number 15 might mean something, but it's also the number 6, which is all about gentleness. The dik is all about living a gentle existence and throwing away harsh judgments. So once again, having compassion. The lesson is to release judgment and start forgiving. I think this is the lesson here. Oops. I'm definitely seeing opera music. Or like classical music. Okay, so then we've got the 2 of Wands here. So I'm seeing the number 2 again. So this is a leader, a bold leader. So this person was a bold leader. They were always making plans, always ready to do something. Always trying to start a new project, a new business. And partnerships. They were all about partnerships. And so then we got the number 6, more blue. So we got a lot of blue here. Definitely seeing the throat chakra. So there was something about the throat. Having a hard time breathing. So something about the throat. Something about love. Passion. Seem fiery next to it. Fiery passion. I'm seeing big ears again, so listening. So that's interesting with the love and time of surveillance over here. So like somebody was listening. I'm just gonna go with it. They were being listened in on. Because we got the time, love and a time of surveillance, embrace spying, stalking, hacking, communication. And look at that. They look almost exactly alike, the horns. So 1111. A doorway, a gateway. I'm seeing a doorway. Embrace my assailant. And it's the number 2 here as well. And look at number 2 again. So 22, 222, soulmates. Wow. Okay. I'm gonna keep going. So we got 41 here, number 5, which is hairball. Anytime I see hairball, I think of it like a drain that has a lot of hair in it, like cleaning out the drain. Like pulling all the hair out of the drain. Cleaning a drain. I'm also seeing a hairstylist as well. Or they had good hair. Because look at this hair. She's got good hair. Look at that awesome big hair. Big hair. So I'm going to read 41. So it's the number 5, which is all about freedom, adventure, and its transformation. So I've definitely seen a transformation. Oh my god, it's the best card. Amakua was the placeholder. So this is definitely Rainbow Ascension, wish fulfillment. So good things are coming for you. It's almost like this person had to go in order for these new things to come to you, because they're bringing them to you. They need to be at a high vibrational place in order to give you these things that are coming. I need to drink some water. Sorry, guys. Once again, and then anytime I see this card, I think of Counting Crows. Adam Duritz from Counting Crows. Mr. Jones and me tell each other fairy tales, and we stare at the beautiful women. Amakua. So hairball. Uh-oh, small little tangle, no big deal. Last thing you want to do is get your knickers in a knot. It will all smooth out as soon as you stop, take a deep breath, and realize it's time to hand it off to the universe. The dude to the rescue. Move aside. The dude. Okay, so definitely seeing a hairball as in like a cat hairball as well, because look at, we got the cat with the earring. I don't know why the cat's wearing an earring, but the cat's wearing an earring. Because he's listening. I see a lot of ears listening. A lot of people listening, but nobody's saying anything, is what I'm getting. Love that. And he's a tiki. He's a tiki. And he looks like he's pregnant. pregnant, Tiki. Look at, they both got their hands on their bellies. So definitely seeing, like, she's got her hand on her belly, she's got her hand on her belly, so I'm seeing a pregnancy. Maybe a pregnancy that didn't happen, or you wanted to be pregnant, or I don't know. Something about a pregnancy, because I see a baby over here. So I'm seeing a pregnancy. There's a pregnancy coming, so if you don't want to have no babies, wrap it up. Okay, now, we're going to go, immediately I'm guided to go to the brother raccoon. We see the Native American. He's got a little dream catcher, so maybe you're dreaming about this person, or you want to dream about this person, but I'm seeing definitely dreaming about them. I'm seeing the feather as in protection. I'm seeing the brother raccoon, people wearing masks. Everybody's wearing masks right now, so that makes a lot of sense. Brother raccoon wearing a mask, but she's like this Native American goddess. It's definitely got Mother Nature. A safe place for you to go, brother raccoon. So they're taking care of you. They're making sure that you are taken care of. Like, they had to go in order for them to take care of you. They needed to be at a higher vibrational level to help you out. So, brother raccoon. So definitely seeing a brother. And I'm going to read this one. I wasn't going to read any of these, but I'm going to read this one because it is very poignant. Because this is not just for me, but for you. I'm seeing the Dia de los Muertos. So what is that? The Day of the Dead is when all we give offerings to those that we've lost, and we celebrate them. If you've never seen the movie Coco, I highly recommend it. So definitely seeing a father figure like Coco, like a father figure, but I'm also seeing it like a brother. So there's a few energies here. Definitely seeing somebody named Maria. Or Maria. Angel de los Muertos, transition to the spirit realm. This is very interesting, the 6/16 date. So sometimes you'll tap into somebody who's still alive, because time is not linear. And you'll tap into them. This is kind of one of those things that I'm feeling. So, this compassionate, whoa, guys, compassion. So, this compassionate, soulful, and most tender of angels has been assigned 2 tasks. The first is to gently collect and gather souls to take home, where they will rest a while before incarnated again. Yes, so if you saw the first reading, there was a card that came through. I'm actually going to pull it out, because I think I want to show it with all the readings. Oops, sorry guys, it's going to take me a minute to find it. Here it is. That card. So, the second is to remove the fear of death. So, don't be afraid. Remove the fear of death and carry away souls who are anticipating sweetness and relief, peace and deep restful time before rebirth. Oh my gosh, yes. The Angel de los Muertos does not obliterate identity at a soul level, but she certainly gently releases the soul from its body, allows the physical body to return to the earth, and invites the soul to rest a while before choosing and getting advice from her on its next incarnation. Her role is to take the fear out of death, to help you to see it as transformation and opportunity and new life. She is tender and warm and epic. She is kind and compassionate, and her tears fall as she gathers souls. She can speak to earthbounds too, and encourages those whose work is done, whose time has come, to come home for a while to rest, as they deserve, and as a soul needs. So I'm seeing also that this person was a workaholic, always working. So now they're finally getting to rest, which is very difficult for them. Like, they almost don't know what to do with themselves. She visits those who are left behind with memories and encourages communication and transformative support messages to come through. She knows there is a rainbow bridge between the worlds, and more than once a year, most especially on Samhain, which is Halloween, or All Saints' Day, she helps from the departed come through. She helps messages from the departed come through with wisdom and guidance for their children and friends who are still with the living. Her love is boundless, but she has laws that she works within. So, I bring you a message from a loved one whose spirit seems to have already departed, but whose physical presence lingers on for now, as he or she prepares to depart from this life. I ask you now to acknowledge your loved ones who are resting in spirit, or creating new selves for their souls. You may soon be about to meet a beloved in a new form. Yes, I was just saying that. I ask you to stay open-minded about the form in which the soul can come, and I ask you to be open to the message from the loved ancestors. For they have something to tell you, and it will come to you soon, in a vision or a dream or a message, during a daydream that will bring such sweet, tangible proof. Yes, dreams, I was seeing dreams. sweet, tangible proof that of what some people still call life after death. There is no death. There is no death. Oh, that came through over here as well. Oh, there is only life and resting time and change. Be ready to be comforted and to learn of the world beyond this world, which is always with you, but is not always believed in or trusted, even when we send messages to you as clear as a flag in the sky. The Angel de los Muertos appearance in a reading signifies that you must not delay activating your lifetime's purpose. Her message is not only from those who have passed, but of the truth that you can activate your new life while you are still alive. It is no longer necessary to pass to recreate the life contract and purpose you have. Do not wish to leave in order to start anew. Believe that this life is a constant process of creation and that you are at the point where you can end a pattern without ending this life. Energy is changing, and death is no longer the greatest reshaper. She comes to visit you now so the fear of mortality passes, and so that you understand you can begin to rebirth yourself into a new life now. Absolutely amazing. Yeah, so there's a thing called walk-in spirits, and sometimes us in spirit form can walk into another body and fulfill a new mission, and that person that was in that body can leave. It's almost like a changing of bodies, really. I'm almost saying like Invasion of the Body Snatchers. Don't get scared, but it's something like that. But the soul is in the eyes, and so when you look into somebody's eyes, you will sense that familiarity with them, right? Familiarity? I can't even say that word. It's one of those words. But you'll sense that knowingness by looking in their eyes, and which is very interesting now that we're going to be a lot of people wearing masks, right? You have to look in the eyes. Okay, so then moving on, don't be afraid. So look at that water. It almost looks like whales coming out of the water. So I'm seeing whales here, but it says, don't be afraid. I am standing right next to you. Once again, look at, holy cow. So it's the guy holding the child and the guy holding the child. Two exact different cards with the same. Wow. Okay, so don't be afraid. My transition has changed everything for both of us. Wow. Kali, it looks like a shovel or an instrument. It almost looks like the citron that she's holding. So definitely seeing an instrument, a stringed instrument. My transition has changed everything for both of us, and you may be frightened of the future as a result. Please know that you have nothing to fear, my love. Rest assured that all of heaven is watching over you, including me. Although you can't be in my physical presence any longer, you definitely can rely on spiritual presence, which in many ways is much more powerful when my soul was limited by my body. My love for you has increased now that I'm no longer restricted or distracted by physical demands, and within my increased love for you, I'm able to help you even more. Love! They loved you. They loved you. Like, there was a deep love here. And there's even more now that there are Wahini. So definitely seen a female over here. Wow. I'm standing right next to you. Love hair. Maybe they were a hairdresser. Love hair. Oh, love the hairball. I love the cat. They love the cat. They love the cat. They love the brother. They love the deek deek. I know that sounds naughty, but a deek deek is just, it's a deer, it's a doe, it's a gentle doe. A doe, a deer, a female deer, ray, a drop of golden sun. Sun, over here. Okay, so as you're reading these words, so am I, because I'm right beside you at this moment. I do respect your privacy and free will choices very much. If you'd like me to give you some space, just say the word and I'll retreat. But for as long as my presence comforts you, I'll stay nearby. Time is very different where I am now, so I'm no longer in a hurry, nor do I need to multitask. I love when you talk to me, when you communicate with me. I love it when you talk to me. And I hope you trust the answers that I send you through your feelings, intuitions, thoughts, and dreams. Dreams, the dream state. I've seen the dream state. Our relationship can become even closer now because my old ego defenses aren't as strong as they used to be. I have finally opened my heart fully, and now I can love you as you deserve to be loved. Oh, okay, so they had a very closed heart before. This is going very much with the first reading. If you're guided to watch the first reading, I highly recommend watching the first reading because they had a hard time trusting people and loving people. They didn't know how to communicate love or say I love you. They had a hard time communicating love. It's almost like they had a hairball in their throat. You know? Like clearing my throat. Let me clear my throat. Let me clear my throat. And they were in the ego state, so they had a hard time communicating love because they didn't want to be hurt. They had abandonment issues. I feel like they had abandonment issues. But I love that Archangel Michael is here. So we got the lavender, all this lavender color. I'm seeing lavender or lilac color. So lavender, a lot of lavender scent, a lot of lavender smell. Maybe you're smelling them, smelling their perfume, smelling their scent. But they're communicating with you in different ways, right? So they want you to be open to the communication. And I am guided to read Skull of Light. There's a few of these I wasn't going to read, but now I am. If I could only find the book. Here it is. Okay, the Skull of Light. So I'm seeing skulls. So maybe they had an affinity for skulls, but I'm seeing a Skull of Light. And it's a psychotherapist. It says, as the famous psychotherapist Jung suggested. So definitely seeing somebody who was into psychology, psychotherapy, the name Maria. I'm definitely feeling my friend Amie right now. So Amie, I know you're here. Wow. Wow. Taking the time to know thyself and to seek understanding of our more destructive or shadow natures can lead to huge happiness and less anxiety. The idea of being shown the way in the most difficult of times and always knowing that we are never alone in the darkness are the keys to this magical element. Light is usually a comforting thing, yet sometimes we do not really want to see the boogeyman under the bed. It's too scary. It's too scary. Don't be afraid. Yet by simply shining the torch upon such darkness, the victory is ours. Should the Skull of Light... Oh wow. Light is usually a comforting thing, yet sometimes we do not really want to see the boogeyman under the bed. It's too scary, too big, and we know not how to defeat it. Wow. This is definitely... I mean, I don't share about my friend Amie. I haven't really shared a lot about her, but this is definitely what happened to her. She was... if you watch the first reading, well, if you're watching this one now, she was stalked and spied by an ex-boyfriend, and he was big and tall, and he overpowered her. So this makes a lot of sense that this is coming through. But, so should the Skull of Light enter your life, know that it is time to open yourself fully to the clarity of bright illumination. Allow yourself to be seen, to see, and to act upon what is shown to you. The time has passed for hiding, for pretending, and for swallowing our discomfort by accepting the status quo when it really doesn't suit us. So we can stay in the dark, exist only in the midnight hours, but shining the torch, the victory is ours. So get out of the dark, is what it's saying. Shine the light on all your dark parts. Don't be afraid to. They're standing right next to you. They will guide you. So beautiful. And definitely I've seen like the guiding, holding hands. So holding hands. Holding hands. Don't be afraid to hold hands. Don't be afraid to shake hands. We need that energy exchange. This is part of the human existence. Don't be afraid. It's time for a new beginning. We're learning a very valuable lesson right now. The lesson is forgiveness. Forgiveness of self, forgiveness of others, forgiveness of the people that hurt those that we love. Forgiveness for their actions. We didn't get to communicate how much we love them sometimes, and they didn't get to communicate how much they loved us sometimes, but the love was there. The love is there. I see the number 6 here, which is all about nurturing yourself. It's about soul family. It's about family. They love their family. They love their brother. They love their furball, their cat. And they want you to have compassion. They want you to have compassion and harness your powers and connect with them. because now they're in the egoless state. I've had some people tell me, well, the person wasn't spiritual when they were here. Why are they going to come to you? Because when we pass away, we are spirit. So who we are in the 3D existence, though we take some of those traits with us when we cross over, we are a spiritual being. I've connected with people that were super skeptical in their waking life. So we have to, it's almost asking you to take that lid off of your head, open up your mind. I'm hearing that song by Childish Gambino. If you would let it shine, you can free your mind. And I know, because she's got all this headpiece right here. Look at all that gold and bronze. Look, they both have these headpieces on. So wearing these beautiful headpieces. Look at those beautiful headpieces. And that represents enlightenment to me. Look at, she's even got a gold headpiece as well. And she's got a headpiece, and she's got a headpiece. So everybody's got it. Mostly all the feminine cards have a headpiece, which is crazy. Like, she's got the thing on her head. She's got her feathers on her head. She's got the feathers on her head. She's got the things of feathers on her head. She's got that gold on her head. Crazy. And the Wahini has hers. So definitely seeing a divine feminine energy here. Aside from the brother energy, the person that was... so we got the lying man. There was a lying man here. Somebody's lying. I really fucked it up this time, didn't I, my dear? And what this is telling me, it was not your fault but mine, is they're not telling they weren't telling the bigger part of the story or the truth about what really happened. And the truth is going to come out. And so save your judgments and have compassion. And forgiveness. This is asking you to forgive as well. So we're learning a very valuable lesson. Okay. So that's that. That was a difficult one for me. I'm just going to go with it. I kept trying to hold back because I was getting messages from my friend. And it just was like, just go with it. Because somebody else needs to hear that message. So I'm going with it. I'm going to actually keep this card here. Move on to the next one. So number 3. And I'm actually going to read that one too for the next one. Those two. Love. Love. Blue. Love the color blue. I'm hearing as well. A lot of blue. Okay. Now, if you picked the little Batman fan club over here, the Dark Knight. Oh, Christmas time. Artemis. Oh. Another love. Whoa. Whoa, 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 guys. If you let it shine, you can free. Oh, Francesca. That's my puppy's name. Hi, Frankie. Oh, little Miss Franks. You can free your mind. Kendrick Lamar. Oh my gosh. Mummy. Okay, could be a mom. Could be a mom. Definitely seeing a mom here because we got the mom here. It was on her deathbed. Guardian. Francesca. Yeah, definitely seeing a gray-haired woman. So definitely seeing a mom here. And a mother, when I see the baobab tree, that's Mother Nature, Motherland. So definitely seeing Motherland. Courage to speak up. Okay, so the songs that came through. Sober by Childish Gambino. The Night We Met by Lord of Huron. And Rivers of Babylon by Sublime. So definitely seeing somebody who's, one person here was very religious. And then I'm seeing another person here that died from addiction. That sober. Okay, and I had all and then most and then some and now none of you. I don't know what I'm supposed to do, haunted by the ghost of you. So definitely seeing ghosts. Sorry guys, there's a motorcycle. Somebody decided to ride a motorcycle right now. So maybe a motorcycle means something to you, but I'm hearing a motorcycle outside. So we got the mummy. So definitely seeing a mom, but I'm also seeing it as Egyptian stuff. So maybe somebody who was very into Egyptian stuff. Bandages. I'm seeing a lot of bandages happening here. A lot of bandages. Beautiful sun. I'm seeing a sun as well, because whenever I see tiger's eye, I think of a masculine energy. So I got a feminine energy with the tree, and then a masculine energy. So the pyramids. And then we got Kendrick Lamar here. Dreamer. Become the cure, not the symptom. Don't demand respect, command it. And you can be broke without being broken. So I'm definitely seeing somebody was in maybe a coma or something. Because, oh, and he's on fire. Maybe somebody was in a fire. I don't know, because look at all the bandages, like when somebody's in a fire, and he's got a fire on his head. And water. So a fireman? 9/11. I'm seeing fire. Definitely seeing fire here. And Kendrick Lamar has a song that I love, and I gotta find it. Woo! Somebody is out there making a ruckus. I am sorry, guys. Okay, so the song by Kendrick Lamar that I'm thinking about is Love. It's called Love. Oops, sorry. It's called Love, and if I was broke, would you still love me? If I, didn't have anything, would you still love me? But the video, I remember I saw a video of that song. That it was a fan video that somebody did, and the person was in a coma. They were lying in a bed in a coma, and the person was holding their hand kind of like this and was wishing, like, man, I wish things could have been different. So this guy, this energy, this masculine energy is speaking. And now that it's over, I'll never be sober. Couldn't believe, now I'm so high. And now that it's over, I'll never be sober. Couldn't believe, now I'm so high. Girl, what's your problem? Girl, I know it's hard sometimes. Baby, just give it some time. Ooh, honey, now, girl, we can solve them. So if you just let it shine, you can free your mind. And I know. So that song came through in the second song, the second reading. So that might interest you to go back to the second one. So this is talking about a person that was sober. They had mother plant medicine, because I got the baobab tree, and the baobab tree represents Mother Nature, Mother Earth medicine. So maybe sobriety, trying to help sobriety with that. And the water guardian is clearing the detox of the emotions, but it's also a water sign, so Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. But I'm seeing a lot of fire here as well, so Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Pentacles, Earth, so Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I don't like using signs in these readings because it could be anything. But I'm seeing a very artistic person, a very creative person, because I see her like drawing, creating reality. I'm seeing parrots here, so somebody parroting back to you, like that game, the copycat game, where somebody's like, quit teasing me, and then somebody goes, quit teasing me, stop it. Like I'm hearing like that little game, the echo game. So I'm gonna put this over here, and this is talking about connect with your emotions, and you and your loved ones are safe and spiritually protected. So I've definitely seen this deer. I'm hearing that song again. Doe, a deer, a female deer, ray, a drop of golden sun. Where are you, Frankie? Oh, there you are. And so I'm seeing a bow and arrow here, so hitting the mark, hitting the target. Take me back to the night we met. I'm hearing choices. The choices that they made. They made some bad choices. We got the, I see the pentacles and it's juggling. When I see the pentacles, it's like juggling, right? Like, oh, deciding to do this or deciding to do that. And they probably made a choice that didn't benefit them. That it was a destructive choice. I'm seeing destruction here, a destructive pattern. And now they're able to see clarity. They're able to see clarity and see clearly, right? So I feel like the silence here, the silence, chrysocolla. So chrysocolla is also a very heart healing and a throat chakra healing. So sometimes silence is golden. I know that sometimes we want to like let the world know how angry and upset we are, but and so, or maybe sometimes we just want to be silent because we don't think anybody would understand. So this is asking you to have the courage to either stay silent or speak up. Tiger's eye is also about addiction. Like this is the solar plexus. So whenever I see tiger's eye, it's a very good stone for overcoming addiction. So definitely seeing an addiction here. I was seeing it in the other readings as well. So it's bleeding through. And here's the rainbow again. So if you watched the first video, had a song by Michael Jackson called Someone in the Dark. And, you know, it said, if you see a rainbow and think of me. And here's the rainbow. And it's a wishes fulfilled, promises fulfilled. Sometimes we have to lose somebody in order to receive something. My friend and I were discussing this on a flight to one of my friend's funerals. And we were talking about this thing called monkey paw. And sometimes we wish for something, but at the cost of what? You know, we get the wish, but also we get something taken away from us, or you know, it's at a cost that we probably wouldn't have paid to get it in the first place. So, but that's how it is. Sometimes something has to fall away in order for us to reach those goals, because that person that person wants to help us, and they have to cross over to the other side in order to assist us. They need to be at that higher vibrational level, and they can't do it at the current level that they are at. So sometimes they have to transition in order to transition to the spirit realm. These are the two cards that came through. I wanted to bring them up. So anywho, the name Francesca, Frankie, Franny is popping up here. And what do you desire right now? Visualize it and it will come about. Negativity will block your progress. So I'm seeing the lilies here, the calla lilies, that she's painting these calla lilies, and they represent to me rebirth, spirituality, when somebody passes away. So it's very nice and a nice confirmation that they came through in this reading. So we got the baobab tree, which is number 3, which is about communication, and here is silence. Have the courage to speak up. I feel like you've been silent about it, and now it's like have the courage to speak. And solar powered, I'm seeing sun, but I'm also seeing solar energy. Like maybe you've been thinking about solar power energy, they're acknowledging that. But I'm seeing also love partnership. So this was definitely a deep love partnership. So this goes more with this energy over here, the Kendrick Lamar, sober, childish Gambino energy. A deep love. So a love partnership can be anything, a family, friend, etc. But I'm also seeing Christmas. Christmas has deep symbolism. You got the candy cane here. Cane. The number 10, so number 1. A new beginning, a new spiritual beginning. Okay, so then we're going to go to, I'm going to actually read solar powered. So it's number 3. So we got 3 and 3 right here. So the mass. Oh, we got 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 33, 33, 3, 3, 3, 3. Wow. Okay, so that's all about creativity and communication. So I'm seeing a person that was very creative, very communicative. So here comes the sun. A sun. So this was somebody's sun. Clear, beautiful, light is shining up on everything right now. All you need unfolds easily before you. Decisions are a snap as you pirouette into the ease of your own power. of your own unlimited connection to the universe. You can bask in this, knowing that light shines on everything you need to know today. Wow. Solar powered. And what's interesting is this can be, whenever I see sober, I'm also seeing it as prescription drugs. Any type of prescription drugs, you know, whether this is painkillers or ADHD medicine or any of that. So I'm seeing that kind of like prescription painkillers or prescription pills, because I'm seeing blue here. Blue, and I'm seeing orange. Prescription painkillers. Prescription pills, not painkillers. But yes, painkillers as well. But it can be either or. But yeah, I'm seeing blue and I'm seeing orange. And I'm seeing higher heart chakra. This looks like a ring to me. So higher heart, higher love partnership. This was definitely a love partnership. And I'm seeing the water guardian here, Scorpio energy. She's beautiful, this beautiful water guardian who's very connected with their emotions. She's got pearls of wisdoms to share. And she's been silent for a long time, but now she's having the courage to speak up. Definitely the courage to speak up. Okay, so then, and it's almost like the world is in destruction, or like your world fell apart. And the guardian, Artemis, so I'm seeing art, of course, but I'm seeing Artemis can go over here for me for a minute, because it's like a guardian, like the guardian. And so we've got the song that came through that was, I was guided to put it over here, was Rivers of Babylon by Sublime. By the rivers of Babylon, where he sat down, and there he went, when he remembered Zion. Carry us away, captivity, require from us a song. How can we sing King Alpha's song in a strange land? So Rivers of Babylon is a hymn. And it talks about, in order to gain passageway into this new world, you have to know the song. It's a hymn. So I'm also seeing him as in a hymn. But over here I'm seeing a mother passed away. Definitely seen a mother passed away. She's holding on to her hand. She's being met by others that have passed on. She's almost transitioning. She's in this world and in that world, going back and forth. And she's thankful for the service. She, you know, a lot of clarity. There's a lot of clarity. And I'm seeing the river. See the river of Babylon? There's a river there. So I'm definitely seeing some sort of a river, a lake, a body of water, because we got the water guardian. So I don't know if somebody, there's another energy that I'm feeling now of somebody that drowned. But I'm also seeing as this person here that passed really loved water, really loved the ocean, really loved the sea. I'm seeing seashells, a lot of seashells. Sublime. And I'm seeing like a campfire, like a lake, campfire. Oh my God, you guys, I just realized that we got Artemis and Artemis. Holy cow. So this is a deep, this deep means something very deep. I'm going to put these here. So I'm going to read the little bit of this Artemis, but that, because it's kind of goes with both of them. So Artemis, you know, she's the twin flame, or the sister, or I forgot what it is, twin flame or sister of Apollo. Yeah, she's the twin sister of Apollo. And who's Apollo? Apollo is responsible for helping people with addictions. So definitely seeing addiction. She's the twin sister of Apollo, the sun god. She's a powerful tomboyish goddess who prefers to spend her time in the woods with wild animals. Artemis has carried a bow and arrow ever since they were given to her in childhood, yet she never uses them to hurt anything. Rather, the energy of her bow and arrow is a talisman that helps her focus her thoughts and intentions, and she always reaches the mark of her manifestations. Artemis helps us concentrate and focus as well. Very cool. I can't believe Artemis came through twice. So maybe Artemis, I'm also seeing it as like Optimus Prime, like the Transformers. But I'm seeing the stag here representing the divine masculine, and then look at the feminine, the doe. A deer. I keep hearing that. A female deer. And look at, she's naked. Uh-oh, she's naked. And she's naked over here too. So definitely seeing nakedness. She's got a headpiece as well. Another headpiece. The headpieces came, more headpiece. Headpieces came through in the other one as well. So it's the number 5, which is all about transformation, freedom, magic, change, adventure. So I'm very excited that came through, because now I want to read that. So it talks about it's time for you to go back to basics for a time, to test yourself against nature's demands, to go without the luxuries and support you believe you need to survive. So this is what's happening right now. You're about to discover you can take care of yourself and yet remain as true as the hound, as gentle and alert as a deer, and as wild and free as Artemis herself. You must take up the silver arrows and silver bow of the huntress. Keep them clean and sharp, waste nothing, and watch to know what to do next. Your senses, wiles, and knowledge of the forest will keep you alive at this time. So definitely asking you to connect back to Mother Nature. Learn your gardening skills. Connect back to Mother Nature. Or maybe this person really loved to be in nature, really loved to garden. I'm seeing gardening. You will become the huntress for a time, and this is empowering and liberating thing. You are protected. You're cared for. So remember that. You are protected. It's on page 134, 133, and 134. So 33, 33, 33, 33. Very cool. I love Artemis, the twin sister of Apollo. Okay, so now we're going, oh wait, we got this one, candy cane. So we were talking about this one already. It's time for a treat. So this is it's time for you to treat yourself, but I'm also seeing something to do with Christmas that's very important. And I'm seeing these mints in her hair. So like maybe this person carried mints in their pocket, mints in their purse, candies in their purse. I'm seeing candies. Deep love. Hey, Frankie. Okay, and here we go. Oh, I always give you a good night kiss, and I watch over you every day. So this can be both the sun energy and the grandma energy that I'm picking up here. Definitely seeing, like, in the last reading, I saw a father with a child holding a child's hand. So this could be for them as well. I always give you a good night kiss. And it looks like those tunnels in the fairs when you go through the tunnel of love. So I'm seeing a tunnel of love. So definitely a lot of love. There's that love partnership. So definitely this person loved you. There was a deep love here. Look at that. We got 2, the heart cloud. So definitely maybe you're seeing a lot of clouds, a lot of rainbows, a lot of clouds, wishes fulfilled, promises. You made me. Promises, promises, you knew you couldn't keep. I'm hearing that song. So maybe this person gave you promises and they couldn't keep their promises, and this is why they are where they are right now. And that just hurt me. That just, ugh. You made me promises, you knew that you couldn't keep. I know that you still need me in your life, so I make my presence known in order to comfort you. I enlarge my energy so that you can clearly feel me standing next to you. Yes, I watch over you next to you. The last reading also had I'm standing right next to you, so they're standing right next to you. I move significant objects that remind you of our shared times together. So you'll definitely see a lot of things moving around. And look at that, another thing in the belly, baby belly. So something about a pregnancy or a baby, something about a baby in a belly. When you're ready to go to sleep, I always visit with a loving kiss to tuck you safely into bed. My love for you has been elevated to its purest level. And I am now as close to being an angel as a human soul can be. So when I'm with you, please know that my intentions are solely to help comfort you. Of course, I receive great happiness from sharing more time with you, but ultimately my goodnight kisses are my way of bringing heavenly healing energy into your life. Aww. So definitely seeing the objects being moved, little things that have significance. Like I know I put this right here. Where is it? And then you find it somewhere else. That's them moving stuff around so you acknowledge them. It's also them being very trickster-like. So the last card And I love that. So happy home. More promises, wishes fulfilled. So there's going to be a happy home now. There's a happy home. And maybe they are home now. Like, look at that. The water has bioluminescent water. It's glowing. This is the new earth. We're transitioning into this new earth. And they're watching it all from the sidelines. And there's that big sun again. And that's a little happy cottage home. It's all you need. I'm hearing that's all you need. I watch over you every day. Believe me when I tell you that I hear every one of your thoughts and I know all of your life's desires, goals, and accomplishments. We have such a strong soul connection that part of my desire here is to watch over you there. Even though I can't take your test for you or interfere with your free will, I'm sharing your space and I'm always influencing you to do the best that I know you can do. I help bring into your life those important learning opportunities your soul needs in order to grow. Think of me as your guardian angel. We share life together. I am the light that goes before you, holds your hand, and shows you the way. So don't be surprised if a thought about me suddenly comes into your mind, seemingly at random. That is me standing next to you, letting you know that I'm still with you. Oh, and I'm seeing these yellow flowers. What are they? Chrysanthemums? They look like chrysanthemums. They could be little wildflowers, very zoomed in, but I'm seeing a lot of yellow here. So the yellow represents the sun to me. So definitely seeing a sun here. Somebody's son. And I'm hearing, I am the tiger, rising up back on the streets. From Rocky. So the movie Rocky. And Childish Gambino. Sober. The Night We Met, Lord of Huron. I don't know what I'm supposed to do, haunted by the ghost of you. So definitely feeling ghost energy, things moving around, flashes of light, knocking sounds, feeling the chills behind you or cold spots in your house. Definitely feeling that energy. That's just them letting you know that they are around you. Right? And Francesca. And so I'm seeing a lot of artwork. So maybe they used to be artistic, or you are very artistic, but I'm seeing the channeling of artwork and painting of these beautiful flowers, these calla lilies. Anytime I think of calla lilies, I think of Frida Kahlo. She's got this beautiful, or Diego Rivera. He's got these beautiful calla lilies. And I'm seeing the parrots representing to me island life. Island life. And there's that baobab tree with the rainbow. So promises, wishes fulfilled. Look at it. Looks very similar. These two cards. So definitely seeing wishes fulfilled. I'm seeing it's time to connect with your emotions. Either you can, it's okay to be silent, but have the courage to speak. Speaking is very healing. I'm seeing a lot of changes coming. A lot of changes. I'm seeing, see how his scalp is on fire? So I'm seeing like your scalp is on fire, like itchy scalp, because the crown chakra is opening up. But I'm definitely seeing dreams. They're coming into your dreams. If they haven't already, they will be coming into your dreams. If you want to dream about them, just say before you go to bed, I will remember my dreams. I will remember my dreams. I will remember my dreams. And ask your guides to connect with them in your dream state. Let them come through. Sometimes we have to be receptive and open and ready for it. But it was definitely a love partnership here. There's different energies coming through. Definitely saw the grandmother or a mother energy here. Definitely saw a son that was struggling with sobriety. A very religious grandmother singing hymns. And a love partnership. This is a love partnership. The Night We Met. Something about Apollo or Artemis. Oh my God, Rocky. Look at. So we got Tiger's Eye of the Tiger, and then we got Artemis, who is Apollo. If you watched the movie Rocky, when he fought Apollo. So definitely seen Rocky. Solar powered. So definitely seen, like, maybe you've been wanting to get some solar power stuff, because I've seen a lot of sun. So a lot of solar power activity, a lot of solar things. And I'm definitely seeing the tunnel of love, like the Disneyland, or like the fair when they got. Seeing the Simpsons when they were going through the tunnel of love. And definitely seeing this this card is like the ghosts transitioning to the other side, people transitioning over to the other side, people ascending. This is the ascension. All these people got to go up to their new life and transition to the spirit realm. The date 6/16 kept popping up. Okay, guys, I hope any of that made sense. I'm not even sure if I'm going to post this, but I guess I just will. Maybe somebody will get a message out of it. So I appreciate you guys all so much. Thank you all so much for watching. Namaste, everybody.